Okay, so are you ready to like really dive deep into love?
Um,
But not the like typical, the happily ever after. We're going deep into the love that shows up when life gets real.
okay.
And you're not going to believe this.
Okay.
Our source for this deep dive is
Yeah.
notes from a TikTok account.
Oh, wow. It's interesting. I wouldn't expect to
Oh.
find like these profound reflections on love from a place that's known for short videos.
I know.
But
I kind of.
these notes really make you stop and think,
Yeah.
wow, there's some real depth here.
The words are so raw and vulnerable. Like someone just spilled their heart out about how complicated love can be,
Mhm.
especially when, life throws you a curveball.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about what it means to love someone at their absolute lowest point.
Yeah, that first note, when someone loves you at your lowest,
Yeah,
it really digs into that.
it does.
Like it's not about, loving that polished, perfect version of someone.
What?
It's about seeing them when everything's stripped away,
Mm-hmm.
all their flaws and imperfections,
Yeah.
and loving them even more because of that.
It really makes you think, like, what does that look like in real life? Is that even
Uh-huh.
possible?
Well, the note kind of paints this picture of someone who's really broken down.
Okay.
Maybe they're struggling with mental health or going through some huge life crisis,
Yeah.
and they might push you away,
Mm-hmm.
be irritable,
Yeah.
or not even recognize the love that you're trying to give.
That sounds so difficult.
It
You'd
is.
have to be incredibly strong and patient to handle that.
You really would.
Yeah.
And that's where the real test of love comes in.
Okay.
It's about holding space for that person's pain,
Mm-hmm.
even when you don't fully understand it.
Yeah.
It's about whispering hope into their life when they've lost their own voice
Wow.
and being that constant source of support without trying to fix them or change them.
So it's not about rescuing them
No.
from their struggles.
It's more about being a steady presence,
Oh.
a safe harbor in the middle of a storm.
Okay.
Imagine someone battling depression.
Yeah.
Loving them at their lowest might just mean being there to listen without judgment,
Mm-hmm.
offering a warm hug,
Yeah.
or doing little acts of kindness to make their day a bit brighter.
Okay.
It's all about showing them that they're worthy of love even when they can't see it themselves.
That reminds me of a friend who went through a really rough divorce.
Oh, yeah.
Her partner was just not there for her emotionally
Oh.
at all.
Wow.
And she felt so alone.
That's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
It just shows how important it is to have someone who can be there for you
Yes.
during those dark times.
It's not always about those grand gestures or declarations of love. Sometimes it's the quiet, consistent acts of care that really make all the difference.
Absolutely. And that leads us to the next note,
Okay.
a kind partner.
Okay.
This one digs into the potential downside